Pile number 2. Hi there. Let me just take a sip here. Whew. Okay. I'm gonna trudge through this quickly as I can because pile number 1 took almost half an hour. So, pile number 2 is if you chose the Shadowscapes Tarot, we're gonna see the messages for you with regards to your love life in North America. It's spring. So, for March to May 2020, or within 3 months' time, what is the love life for the highest good, the highest good, the highest good of pile number 2's? Sorry guys, I'm just shuffling along here. Oh, okay. Put those down. Anything else? Okay. And then your theme is 9 of Pentacles. So some of you guys already well stocked up at home with regards to some basic necessities. And some of you guys are kind of, relishing the indoors. Some of you guys might actually enjoy it at this time. I also see music here and having hope in the situation or bringing hope to people in the situation. This could also be about finding hope with regards to your love life, whether in a single or romantic, in a relationship already. It's just like having some of you guys. This is a single person, of course, but it's sort of like bringing harmony back into your life as well as a theme here I'm seeing, and that's gonna help attract the right person to you if you're single. And once you have that hope and peace and harmony, if you already are in a relationship, it's going to enhance it even more. So you can either stand each other or you will love each other deeper if you're in a relationship. But I feel like this is a harmonious one. So whatever conflicts recently you had, you are starting to get along really well. Or you decide to choose peace over conflict. Let's see what else your tarot says. You have 7 of Wands. You have 6 of Swords. You have 2 of Swords. Okay, let's see what else. The World. Yeah, oh, you have the Lovers. Oh, that's great because I did ask about love, right, for you guys. So this is more romantic relationship-wise, yeah. King of Swords. So some of you guys might be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Or, again, Gemini is highlighted here. What's up? I'm a Gemini sun. And you have a lot of Swords energy, so there's a lot of thinking going on here. You could be a fire sign, but mainly air sign here. You could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but you don't have to be. There is a 7 of Wands here, so this might be also, you might be fighting a lot with your loved one, especially, not just your, partner if you're in a relationship, because you guys are such stuck in close quarters, right? A lot of people are not used to this, and you guys are like, oh my gosh, your habits are so annoying. Like, you find some annoying traits about each other and you kind of like bickering is what I'm seeing here. But I feel like this can still result in some peace and harmony. Like, it just needs to, you guys just need to cool off there if you're in a relationship. This could also be about a third party, because I do feel like here's this person with the children, or this could be like, different partners, and then their partner's like, hey, why are you with these other girls, or why are you with these other men, and blah blah blah, and then they see each other's text, something about texting or like an email or some kind of phone call from an ex or something like that, because it's gonna complicate things for some people in pile 2. That's what I'm getting here, and you're kind of defending yourself, like, you have your guard up because you're like, hey, that's not fair, why'd you snoop in my phone? And they're like, you shouldn't have sent that text to begin with, or something like this. There might be some exes trying to contact you guys during this time, especially since they're bored, and you're definitely going to have some fights, maybe, or conflict. But I do see you guys transitioning. So if you're single, you might have your guard up with regards to letting someone in. You might feel like, oh my gosh, I don't really want to reveal anything about myself. Like, I just met them. So your guard is up, and I'm being nudged to say it's okay to let your guard down, right? Like, whatever kind of conflict you guys have been, maybe like starting off on the wrong foot if you just met each other, like, it's okay. You're like, you're undergoing a transition right now, and it's okay if there's some awkward moments. That's if you recently met someone that's caught your eye. If you're in a relationship, it is saying that whatever kind of bickering or conflict, if you don't have to forget, but when you learn to forgive yourself and each other for whatever it is that was being said, is it really worth fighting for? Then you're gonna transition out of it. You're gonna get over that's whatever fight that was, if you guys choose. So there is a free will involved. So, but I do feel for some of you guys, you might see like the true colors of your partner at this time, and you really might not like what you see. Like, you're like, wow, I thought I knew you, something like this, and you just like, I don't know if I love you anymore. So some of you guys might be doubting your relationship because it's like there's something in the way that's getting in the way of your relationship here, and you just can't decide. Or you could be choosing, if it's a third party, you might be choosing between one person or the other, and that's just for a few of you. What I'm also getting here is excuse me, this darn incense. What I'm getting here too is that, like, you want to give your heart, but if something's blocking, maybe you're getting in the way as well. Like, you just don't, maybe you've been hurt or you've hurt someone before, and you don't want to hurt this person that you think is so pure, or someone that is like you highly regard a person, and you just don't want to hurt them or be hurt by them. So somehow you're inevitably blocking yourself from receiving or giving that love. And some of you guys might also dream about this person in your sleep, or they could be living either your next love or the person you're thinking about might be living a short distance away from you that you'd have to travel to. This is usually short travel, I think. So it could be the next city over, or just like a different neighborhood. It could be a different city or province, but it's like usually the same country. Also, we have the world. So this is about like seeing things through. Like, there's a lot of things we can't see with the moon, a lot of things hidden with regards to true feelings for someone, or how others feel about us, with regards to if you are fighting, right? So if you're fighting, sometimes you really don't know, like, do they still really love me? But the answer is yes. If you're in a relationship right now, if you've gone through a lot of ups and downs together, right? You're the ride or die kind of partner. You've had a lot of stuff happen to each other, and yet you're still together. Most likely, yes, you'll still be together at the end of all this. That's what I'm getting for you guys. And for some of you guys, this is not for all of you. If you've been mistreated in any way, if you've been talked really badly to, if your self-esteem has constantly been attacked or something like that, physically, emotionally, or intellectually at all, like repeatedly, and putting you down as a norm, then you're dreaming a better world for yourself. And this is almost like an escape. You're kind of daydreaming to escape, and you definitely should if you're being abused emotionally, physically, or in any form. Like, there are disagreements, but like they should never lay a hand on you, and they should not call you a lot of names. Like, and if they do, they should definitely like apologize after. Like, you shouldn't find that as a new norm. This is just for like one person, I think. And I feel like as well, if your parents were treated like that to each other, you might find that's normal, but it's not. Make sure that your self-worth is like you put your chin up and you have the highest self-worth for yourself. You know that you deserve love and respect. Now, that's just for a few of you. But I do see you guys, some of you guys are really romantic. You have like romantic feelings for someone. This could also be like some people getting really busy in the bedroom and renewing their love this way, and they might have a baby coming up. This could also be in June. Someone might have a birthday in June or expecting as well. What I'm seeing here is like a deep love. This could be a deep love of family or friends as well. And it's just also maybe you found someone that you truly, really, genuinely like for once if you are single. Like, you're kind of eyeing somebody, right? And you feel like, oh, this could be the one. And then I feel like a lot of you guys, if you're single, you're kind of thinking about this. You're trying to find a strategy on how to approach this person that you're interested in. You might have to see the truth. And if you're in a relationship and it's not going so well, you might be seeing the ugly truth of a situation here. And you might say some things you regret. So just be careful here with Nine of Swords. This is usually a little bit of an impulsive sign, so don't regret anything you say in the heat of anger. Maybe take some time to go to a different room, somewhere 6 feet apart or more, just to mull things over and make sure that, you know, what you say is a little bit on the careful side so that you don't inadvertently cut off maybe the love of your life or somebody who might really be good for you. Okay, because this is here like wishing the world. The universe, your guides, your higher self, and angels want the world for you guys, and to choose love over anything else. However, there is a limit. If you're choosing love over everything else, make sure that this is not an abusive love, that it is going to transform any negative thing to something positive. This should be someone who lifts you up, okay? This should be someone, and you should lift this person up as well. If you find that this is not the case for most of the time, like, of course, there's always going to be some bickering, but if you find that they're not supportive of your dreams, they're very condescending to you, something like this, all the time, like most of the time, like 9 times out of 10, then definitely this is something for you to get out of. Like, I feel like this is like escaping the situation. That's just for a few of you, okay? But I do see for the most of you, some of you guys are actually in a good relationship and you're just gonna get over this bickering. For those of you who are single, you want the best for yourself. Like, your higher self wants the best for yourself by saying that maybe there's some blockage there that you need to heal. So there's something preventing you from wanting to share your love or show it to someone at first, but there is some deep love and affection going on here. Whether it's one way or two way, that's up to you to decide. But I do see here that you want to bring this person the world. Like, you want to treat them out. You want to give them, like, in your own way, what you have to show that you care. But at the same time, it is saying if you're not able to be with them at this time physically, then still have hope. There's always hope in a situation. And this is about, I think both of you guys are really content being with this person, or they're very content with having you around. You kind of bring peace and harmony to them, is what I'm getting here too. Oh, that's really good, guys. Let's see what your romance angels have to say for pile number 2, for the highest good and highest good of pile number 2, for the love life, angels and archangels specifically, but it can also be... Oh my gosh, there's too many cards. Pile number 2. For this pile number 2 collective, what is the romance angels, the highest good, for the love advice for pile number 2s? For some of you guys, if it's just family that you're with, that you're stuck with, you might be having some bickering time, like kind of like slow squabbles because you guys are in each other's bubbles, even though there is that 6 feet. Wow, you guys have a lot of romance angels, let me tell you right now. And let's see if for pile number 2s, for the highest good, and oh wow, for the love life of pile number 2s. So the love message for pile number 2s, before we move on to your charms. And this one wants to come out. Okay, the angels are very chatty with you guys already. I can see that. And if you find that the Moonology cards are much smaller, it's because it's not the real version. Just like my Shadowscapes, I got like the cheaper version because I am a returning college student, even though I'm 30. Okay, so I gotta do what I gotta do, friends. Okay, so the Starseed Collective, multidimensional light beings or angels. Love messages for pile number 2 for their highest good. Okay, this one And this one. Anything else? This one. Wow, you guys have a lot of cards, friends. So I see for some of you guys, yeah, you guys are mulling over your relationship. If you're in a committed relationship or just in a relationship with someone, you're really mulling over, like, are they really worth it? Some of you guys are like, is this really worth staying in lockdown or quarantine with this person? This is also about having your defenses up and your guard up. It's really up to you guys what you want to do with that. Like seeing things in the big picture. I feel like you have to see things in the big picture. Will all this matter, whatever you're fighting over, once you guys are allowed to go out and be in public? Like, is it really worth it? Like, to cut it off? Like, is it really worth it? Are they adding to your life or subtracting from it? Something like this. Okay, so the Starseed Collective here. Ooh, some of you guys are okay, some of you guys are starseeds. Some of you guys have been born in other star systems or galaxies, and you might be with someone or meeting someone that is also a starseed as well. So this is somebody who has a double mission. So Lightworker Starseed means someone who is born in the world to bring more hope and light and joy to the world by being themselves. Just by them being themselves, they kind of bring a higher vibe to everything and to everyone. And they actually make a big difference in people's lives. You make a difference in people's lives more than you know, is what I'm saying here. Through your acts of kindness or whatever it is that you do to show you that you love others, it's benefiting them to almost like be their better version of themselves, almost like a higher version of themselves, because you're being your highest version of you. So I'm getting here someone who is very ethical, who has really high morals as well. You're either raised very well or in a strict household, or you have that for yourself for standards. We have a perspective in reverse. So none of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. So I see this is in reverse. So some of you guys are not seeing eye to eye. And it's just like, in the bigger thing of things, like what if Earth was obliterated tomorrow? Or what if we, like, what if it was the end of the world? Like, is this fight gonna really matter that much? I guess something that you can think about. Like, why are we not seeing eye to eye? Can we just agree to disagree? Is what I'm getting with this. And some of you guys who are deciding on ending a relationship is saying, fall into my arms. Surrender, holding opposites, extremes of life. So if you guys are in a long-term relationship and you guys are bickering and stuff like that, I do feel like you guys are going to return to each other and make up. Like, you see your ancestors there, like, wishing you a lot of healing, love, and light. Some of you guys are going to definitely wake up. Some of you guys might be waking up to higher consciousness, but some of you guys in a relationship might be kind of like giving each other emotional comfort, but still, washing your hands a lot before and after whatever it is you guys are doing to show your physical intimacy and love. Yes, this is someone who will be with you through thick or thin, through whatever kind of epidemic or pandemic or whatnot. There's someone here that is giving you hope and light in a situation, okay? And you might feel like you are surrounded in darkness, perhaps, if you're in a third party and you want to get out of it. One or the other. There's something here with regards to there's somebody that has got your back no matter what, and you have their back no matter what. If, let's say, you're in a toxic relationship, it's asking you to get out and to nurture yourself. There is someone out there who will love you unconditionally. And for some of you guys who are bickering and they're really meant to be together, you guys are going to find comfort in each other, which is so sweet. For Moonology, we have surrender to the divine. So there is a reason, either if you're single, if you met someone, or why you're thinking about someone, there is a reason to this, right? There is a reason why they were in your lives. Sometimes for a season, but definitely for a reason. Not always for a lifetime, I'm hearing as well for some of you. Ooh, for some of you guys in third-party situations or who want to end it, there it is. Your commitment is being tested. So, first quarter moon, and right now it's actually a waxing moon, I believe, because there was just a new moon like a week ago. And there's a lot of purple here. So, some of you guys, okay, not all of you, just a few of you, some of you guys, either you or somebody or your partner is like doing something not good. someone, and if you're in a toxic relationship, totally listen to what your intuition is telling you, what your body is telling you to get out of a situation. Please do it for your own safety. But for some of you guys, if the love has left, or it was just physical intimacy and nothing more, like no emotional intimacy, no psychological, like no intellectual stimulation at all, something like this, you guys might, your commitment definitely is going to be tested with each other, especially when you're stuck together in the same place for like long periods of time. And you're going to find out whether or not, you're definitely going to make up your mind by the end of all this in a few months' time, whether or not that person was really meant for you or not. Like, you're just going to make up your mind about them. Like, yes, they are the love of my life. Yes, they complete me. They're the world to me. Or no, stay the heck away from me. It's the opposite, one or the other. Yeah. Because there are some of you guys, I feel like, are not in the best relationship. Maybe are in it for superficial reasons, or for other reasons like convenience, or because everyone else is having a relationship. But it's telling you to look deep down and really feel whether or not you want to be in this relationship. If you're single, you're gonna have a feeling who really likes you, like romantically, or you might be manifesting or dreaming about someone that will come into your life later on, possibly. So be careful as well what you're dreaming in and wishing and manifesting for some of you, because some of you guys have a really good, like, you don't realize it, but you might be precognitive, you might actually conjure up this person that you want for yourself in reality. So be careful what you wish for, okay? This is about surrendering to the divine stuff, divinity and divine timing of things. Okay, so if it's meant to last, it will last a long while. And if it's not meant to last, there was a divine reason why they were there for you. They were there to teach you a lesson. I do feel as well, for some of you who are single, your commitment is being tested with regards to how long you're going to be single. I don't know why that is, but to trust that there is the universe, the angels, and your guides, there's a plan for you. Whether or not you're meant to be a bomb-ass person by yourself, or there is someone like divine meant for you either here or in another lifetime. There's definitely a reason why you're single if you are. And to definitely trust what your spirit and your gut instinct is telling you, because they're sending you signs, bros and girls. Yeah, definitely trust in your, not necessarily first impressions, but if you get a really bad vibe or feeling about someone, trust that, okay? Also, yeah, you could actually be drawn to them as well with regards to the moon. You might meet each other at night is what I'm getting at as well. They might peek at you, like look at this moon peeking. They might peek at your social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever it is. When they think you're not looking or something like that, I feel like someone is hiding their feelings here, because like, look at this little moon. It's just a little hiding behind the clouds. So one of you guys are hiding feelings for each other if you're single. The other one is very adamant about their feelings and they will just say whatever. Some of them one of you guys are more affectionate than the other. But yeah, I do feel that some of you guys, the commitment's being tested with regards to your patience. How are you going to bear each other? And if you're single, this is about how long you're going to bear being single, and just trust in the divine plan as well. There is a reason why you are single. It might be waiting for just the right person, and to not give up with that. And if you choose to be single, good for you. Let's see, Romance Angels for pile number 2. This is getting longer than I thought, guys. Okay, some of you guys too, with regards to the void, some of you guys might be really controlling in a situation or with a relationship, and it's just learning to let go of that. So let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So if you recently met with someone, just allow it to unfold naturally, because the angels brought you guys together for a reason. And if you guys have been fighting with each other, and then you have kids here, I know that you guys want to take sides and stuff, but just let it unfold naturally. Eventually the tension will fade away, okay? And there will be peace and harmony if you're really meant to be in each other's lives for a long time. It's just a temporary setback. Everyone's just getting cabin fever, pretty much. And it says this could be the one. You've already met the partner you seek. Ooh. So whether or not you're in a relationship, this could actually be a really long-term one. It was reversed, but I'm feeling strongly that that's supposed to be upright, not upside down. Now, it's only reversed if you are in a toxic relationship and your friends and your family hate this person. Deep down, you don't even like your partner. So, yeah. So, for just one or two of you, that is the case. This is not the right person for you. But for those of you who are mainly in happy relationships, very supportive relationships, and strong attraction there, that is the person you're meant to be with, and to work things out. Also, if you recently met someone and you're kind of doubting about your feelings for someone, that could be the one, or they might think you're the one for them. Okay, this is definitely, okay, this is for the single people, but getting to know each other, as you reveal each other's innermost selves, your bond deepens. So this is like the divine masculine, this is divine feminine. There might be some friends gossiping around like, ooh, are they gonna get together? It could be. Or you might meet them through a mutual friend or like a family member or someone at work. I'm getting here. But yeah, you're getting to know each other. And look at them. Ooh. You guys find each other very attractive. I can definitely tell you guys find each other very attractive. And you guys kind of like have a witty banter with each other maybe, or you're strongly attracted to each other. This is like almost like not necessarily honeymoon phase, but it could be. Now, if you're in a relationship, this could be kind of like kind of renewing and deepening your relationship with each other by doing funny stuff to each other. I'm getting here, like showing each other stuff online and like being sweet to each other and very cuddly. Of course, there's social distancing, but washing your hands after being very cuddly with each other. I feel this is a very comfortable effect. You show each other's love in a really fun way at times, or like a really like some of you guys might be touchy-feely as well. And then this is only for a few of you guys, but if you're single and you're trying not to show to other people that you like them, you might be deceiving them by playing the friendship card or trying to act cool, but deep down you're like, oh, I really like this person, or I really like this girl, I really like this boy. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. That's what I'm getting for some single people. For others, this is just a reminder to be your true self, because if you're putting up a front, once that front is taken away, like the person you attract will be like, what the heck? That wasn't you this whole time? Like, why are you saying those things? So just be your true self, because it's a lot of work putting up a mask of what you think the other person will like. Like, just be yourself. And if they're meant to be in your life, or they're meant to really love you, they'll love you for who you are, not who you pretend to be. This is just for a few of you. Others, I might think for a third party situation, there is a deception there. Either you are doing it or someone else in your relationship is doing it, and you just have to be very careful, okay? Things can get very heated, I'm getting here as well, for some of you guys in relationships. Or you could be like, I'm getting also like passive aggressive. Some of you guys might have that tendency, and it's just like, find a way to release it. It's okay to be frustrated with each other. You guys are in close quarters, is bound to happen, but like release and let go and start over again, because this happy home life can still be yours. Just let go anything unnecessary, and that also the other person is working on their own emotional thing, and you're working on your own emotional thing too. That's just for some of you. Some of you guys also, I'm getting also like, if you're single and you're blocking people off from giving you love or receiving love for some reason, or you don't want to show love to someone, it could be you're deceiving yourself. There must be some kind of blockage there, but why you think you're not worthy of that person's love, or that you're not worthy to love them. If you do get rejected, at least is what I'm getting for one person too. I hope this made sense. So not all of these messages are going to resonate for everyone. Just pick and choose which messages does resonate, okay? Some of you guys too really want to wish something to happen between certain people, but you just have to let it unfold naturally, okay? There's nothing much else you can do at this time, especially if they're on their mission to spread joy, love, and hope to the world. You know, they have that's their spiritual mission, and like their gifts, whatever gifts you have, whether that's artistic, business related, you know, helping your friends, helping your family. Um, what else am I getting here? Maybe seeing the light in a situation, someone imaginative. Maybe you have a gift that you're sharing with the world just by being yourself. So continue to do that, guys, and I hope you guys choose peace, harmony, and contentedness over everything else. And this is like somebody who is able to share resources well. So that's the message for pile number 2s. For the love life. So I do feel like there is going to be some conflict there, or some indecision between you and wanting to show your feelings to someone, maybe, or them showing your feelings to you. And for some of you guys in your relationship, you guys might be bickering during this time because it's close quarters, but that's expected. You know, look at the bigger picture and think, like, a year from now, am I really gonna find this argument important? Like, is it really worth it? Is what I'm getting here. And some of you guys actually are transitioning out of a relationship. So in that case, I'm sorry to hear that, but it all happened for a reason, like a life lesson, and there's something better for you. Other people as well, you might be dreaming of your special someone, or someone that you have a crush on, or manifesting that person into your life. Others, you can't decide who to choose, and your heart and mind is having a battle as well with regards to approaching someone or telling someone how you feel. Other people, this is also about coming clean about some sort of deception they made as well, because they're fearing rejection. They're fearing like their person hating them forever, and this is not the case. Truth and love will always triumph if it's meant, you and that person is meant to be together. Oh, excuse me, guys. Just like surrender into the inevitable situation, okay? There's life lessons learned, and there's healing coming from the higher realms as well. So you're being healed no matter what. Whatever you choose, choose love, choose hope, and choose peace for yourself. And if that person also chooses that for themselves and you're part of it, and both of you feel the same way, then, you're meant to be the true lovers for each other at this time. If not, then it's also happening for a reason. You're being comforted. Either way. Okay, guys, so that's what I got for you, pile number 2. But wait, I have to do your charms. Oh my goodness. I feel like I haven't even done the, oh my gosh, I haven't even done the the 3rd and the 4th pile yet. So this is going to be kind of long, guys. I may have to do 2 separate part videos, because I feel like there's a lot to say. Okay, so pile number 2, let's see what charms and what's your romantic tea. Whatever lands in the pot is your focus. For pile number 3, for pile number 2, for their highest good, Spirit Universe about love, the love life of pile number 2, sorry. Okay, maybe some more letters, maybe, for pile number 2. Oh, any more letters for pile number 2? Okay. I'm not getting a lot of letters, guys, for pile number 2. Let's see what it says. There's a need to be flexible and it's hard to be polite sometimes when you're angry at each other. It's fine, but it's like, I feel this is more like flexible at this time. Like, you have to be flexible with each other, and there has to be some compromise here to successfully get through something. I see male and female energy intertwined here. To listen to your intuition if something is wrong, and to stay optimistic still as well. And 2 peas in a pod, look, they're just meant to fit with each other. You'll know if somebody is, if you're really comfortable with someone as well. Like, if they're meant to be in your life, like, you'll just know. Some of you guys have a strong intuition, and you guys know if whether or not this person is really good for the long term or not. Some of you guys might just be denying that feeling because you've been so used to being together so long. Especially if you're in a toxic relationship, you might be so used to each other that you cannot separate yourself from each other, right? But you are two different people as well. So give each other enough space. I do see here that you can fly through the situation here. You are angelically guided, and to listen to angels' advice or signs that they might send you if you're either doing the right thing or not. This is like maybe making some dreams together as well. And you guys are making your love grow for some of you guys. You're nurturing love for each other or love for yourself. I feel also this is a lot of self-respect for people as well. Getting out of a relationship, you're growing as an individual. And if you are in a happy relationship, you're making your love grow further at this time. If you're single as well, you're also undergoing your own little glam up, or you're glowing up on your own. Like, you don't really need anyone. You shine beautifully just by yourself, and that will attract the right person who also shines just as beautifully as you. Ooh, some of you guys might see coins as a sign from angels or whatever, that they're nearby, or that your love's coming, something like that. Getting lucky in love. This could also be finances, but there's not a lot of pentacles in your reading. I see the letters A. Something about like Alcoholics Anonymous. No, it could be like, you know, CAA, like your car broke down or something. Stuff happens. You accidentally meet them. You know, accidental encounter. There could be names or initials with A in it. A place as well. Some of you guys might be leaving a relationship perhaps, or crying a lot as well with regards to, I can't stand this person, or I can't believe that, you know, we're fighting over this, or yeah, some of you guys are either going to have a lot of bickering and some crying might be involved, or you might see crystal clearly how someone really is under this situation. Yeah, you'll see the truth in each other, good and bad. Oh, you're somebody's fave. Regardless if you're single or in a relationship, you're somebody's favorite person. And make sure to take care of your health, guys. Okay, make sure you wash your hands. Make sure you're eating healthy. I know junk food is, I'm kind of guilty of this too. But just to make note, to make sure that healthy food triumphs the junk food as well. Making sure that your elderly are okay. Your parents, if you guys have elderly parents, are doing okay. Just to maybe take a note of that and contact them if you haven't. Some of you guys definitely are undergoing a change from single to someone that wants to be in a relationship, or in a relationship to single. Some kind of transformation or change is occurring in your life. Oh, we also have a D. Okay, Dan, Dave, Dennis, Darla. That's what I'm going to. It could be anything. Denise. It could be ADHD. We got an H. So staying at home for sure. I'm reading this as Z. So yeah, some of you guys might be dreaming of, you know, your love of your life. Oh, teapot. And some of you guys might really enjoy like cup of tea together, or like, I don't know, something cutesy together. There's moments that you guys share that's really cute. Aww. And really sweet. I'm getting a lot of sweetness here. You bring sweetness either to this person's life, or this person's bringing you a lot of sweetness in your life. And having your cup, I feel like your cup is empty this time for those who are single, and you're waiting for it to be filled. And some of you guys who are single and ready to mingle and have confusing feelings for someone, your thoughts are like this. They're all tangled up in knots. For those of you who are in relationships and they're fighting, look at all this. It's just in a knot here. And you can undo the knot. It's your choice. Some of you guys might also be indulging, cooking together, preparing food for each other, stuff like that. Getting stuff like, oh, what do you want from the takeout? Okay, I'll get it for you. Something like this. So cute. Ooh. This is also treating yourself as well. I'm looking at the marshmallows a lot, and like having like a cushion Some of you guys might like really soft things I'm getting too. Some of you guys are really touchy-feely with each other at this time. But yeah, it's just like there is a sweetness no matter what your situation, okay? Just you have to just look for it, and I don't know. There's definitely something sweet about you or this person you're thinking about, okay? And for some of you guys, you are transitioning and there is a change of heart. Whether for bad or good, this is your choice here. It could go either way. But I'm thinking this is more for a transformative power of good. You got a sock, a lost sock. Some of you guys might be single and you're like a lost sock. And that's okay. You're awesome, lost sock. Somebody thinks you're awesome, and some of you guys have a heart of gold. So that's awesome. Continue to have this heart of gold. You okay? And that's what I'm getting for pile number 2. Yeah, that's what I'm getting for pile number 2. I hope you liked that reading, guys. I'm gonna move on to pile number 3 before I lose my voice. And this is super long, so I'm gonna do 2 parts. Because I don't think I can upload all of this like more than 2 hours long, because I don't think I have the storage on my iPad. So I hope you enjoyed that. Give it a like if you did. Some of these messages may resonate for you. I tried to give messages for both single and relationship, but it's hard sometimes because there's just so many people at times that watch it, and some of the messages may not relate to you. Not all of them. Some of it might hit and miss. Okay, so pick and choose. If it applies, like, that's great. If it doesn't, then let it fly, kind of thing. And I'm gonna move on to pile number 3. Alright, thank you, pile number 2s. Do like and subscribe for more videos like this and some charms casting in the future. You can get a hold of me through my bio link there, or my email that I'll provide. And thanks so much for watching. Have a good one. Oh my gosh, pile number 3, I'm so sorry. This is taking so long.